We thought here at the museum it would be an amusing fun exhibition, and also to show an aspect of his life that was quite private, because of course he was always photographed with his dogs. In most portraits, is an intimate life. He was photographed with dogs. It's also an opportunity for the public to see another aspect of his world. Of course, there are his creations and his works that he created, but also it was interesting, I think, for them to discover a very humane side of him as well. Dogs always played a very strong role within Yves Saint Laurent's life. He always had dogs since he was a young child. And Marrakech, which of course was a place where he would come as a retreat. All his vacation time was always spent here in Marrakech, and a little bit in Tangier, but predominantly he was in Marrakech. And he'd always come accompanied with his dog. Some dogs were more gentle, and each one had their own personality, especially the French Bulldogs, which you can see here and here. One of the French Bulldogs had a tendency to sort of bite people and want to play. But I think it added a sense of life and excitement, and so the series of dogs were always with him throughout his lifetime. There's a wonderful, wonderful book that accompanies this exhibition called Yves Saint Laurent and His Dogs, which was written by a Frenchman by the name of Martin Bettenot, which is both available in both French and English, and is the illustrated history of all the different types of dogs that Yves Saint Laurent had. For a number of years he had the Mexican Chihuahua, which was a very small little dog that really almost traveled in his pocket. One funny story I can tell you is that I was having lunch years ago in Paris with Yves Saint Laurent and Pierre Berger at Yves Saint Laurent's house, and he had one dog who always loved to want to play and always wanted to scratch and I remember he pulled on my pants so much that he made a big rip. So when I got up from the table, I had this big hole in my pants. But the dogs, this series of dogs in Yves Saint Laurent's life were very important to him because it added, he didn't have children.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.